All right, Hero Comics here. Next was Hero Comics Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Continuing on here. Let's see here. Get the microphone right on my mouth. So you can hear better. Yes, basically me reacting to a bunch of screen caps of, excuse me, of comments that I got from YouTube and DeviantArt usually. That are in response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles. Trigger warning words like penis, vagina, uterus, ovaries, testicles, and vulva will be used in these videos. I am a Bible-believing Christian, so I say may take you off. The people say the Christian believe the Bible, which really messes them off, and what they say may take you off. The people say they get the Bible wrong, and but they say, well, we can take you off too. The people say that God is evil, which is wrong, or God does not exist, which is wrong, and what they say may take you off. I have this giant screen filled with screen caps. I cannot show you the screen like in the old hate mail show because I've been told by my brother that they could be considered evidence of harassment, meaning when someone is posting content saying they want to end it all because of what biological, what normal function their body, basically the way the body looks or sounds, or normal biological function it does. And I say there's no need to do that. Here's the scientific reasons why. Here are the biblical reasons why. I believe that they could say that's harassment because they're not thinking straight, and people can say believe them because they're not thinking straight either. Let's continue on here. Yeah, we're all good. They will not be talking about names and icons except for in certain cases, like with a heckler I had on DeviantArt who says he's a girl now because he got his penis and testicles removed, and what was left shaped to look like a vulva. It will never be a vulva. It was a huge mistake to do that. He basically got himself neutered. But basically, the reason he made us a DeviantArt account. He put one art post in there, and basically didn't even bother to change the icon, thumbnail icon, of that channel, of that account, because he basically just made the site that account is a dummy account so they could heckle people and tell lies about them because he doesn't like what they're saying about his lifestyle. Other than stuff like that, I will not be talking about that because it's not about who said what. It's about what people who say this stuff say, leave the stuff saying, and why I'm going to stand against it. Let's continue. All right, so it says, Hero Comics, because it makes it more genuine. No, it doesn't. Fakes. Yeah, I know exactly what this conversation is from. It's from my best friend kept it a secret from me, but I titled it wrong. My friend kept it a secret from me, but my best friend kept it a huge secret from me. Story blue story where a girl first born with ovaries, around 12 years old, met a boy, person with testicles, around the same age, who was dressing like a girl and saying he's a girl, and they even had sleepovers together. But eventually, he was freaking out, thinking that she was going to find out the truth, but when she found out the truth, he's a boy, with more testicles. She's basically saying stuff that she doesn't care that he's a boy. He's his friend. He doesn't care he's a boy. She still wants to be his friend. This is great. But then she's asking what's wrong with him dressing up like a girl, saying he's a girl. I have to say that's lies. So now people are hating on me for that. So let's continue on. Now I have someone saying that fake genitals and other fake parts to lie about your biological sex make things more genuine. That's bad. Think of virginity. If I wanted to, I'd get surgery. Go to your church and get better mindset. I quote. Like I say, my mindset is fine. Other people's is wrong. Fake is you're never genuine. Stick with what you're born with. At least it's real. Someone says, Hero Comics, how open-minded are you for not accepting someone for their gender? Oh, you totally have the right opinion. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. F off of me. Stop wasting oxygen. I'm like, no. I say no. Someone says, Hero Comics, what if we're not in the same religion as God? It's okay to be LGBTQ plus. Do you think everything you might be different without being judged by different people like you? And I say, God is against homosexual acts and transgenderism, transgender lifestyle. It says, a woman must not wear men's clothing, or a man will wear men's clothing. The Lord of God detests anyone who does this. Deuteronomy 25. 22 and 20, Leviticus 18:22. Do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. That is detestable. So people are trying to say that's mistranslation. They mean with children. Probably not. Probably not good. Not right to do that either. But no. Homosexuality, definitely, because it was basically talking to a man, full-grown man, saying, "Don't do this, the stuff you do with women, with men." Sorry, yeah, and then it's backed up in other verses in the Bible, including the New Testament. So sorry, this word saying that doesn't mean anything. Homosexuality, that's not homosexuality. That is. Stay away from it. Stay away. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Do stuff with, flee fornication, flee incest, flee homosexual acts, flee the transgender lifestyle. Stay away from that stuff. That's the thing. All the sexual immorality, stay away from that. So that's what I gotta do. Next, that's what it says. Oh, men cannot have periods. That's how biology works. It's called gender dysphoria. No, it's not. What's that gender dysphoria is fear. Fear of what people will think of you because of what you look like. What your body, what biological sex you are. That's fear. But they're like, no, it's not fear. The exact same thing as fear, but it's not fear. Excuse us while we act in fear. And do this stuff, try and desperately stay away from that, do what we can so we don't have that fear no more. It's not fear though. So bad. Next. Surgery conflicts many transgender people. This person, someone says, so many transgender people, which explains the high suicide rate. Even they truly know that they aren't the gender they say they are. Now, I say, I don't know about that. Many people are convinced that because they feel male or feel female, they are male or female, but there's no male or female feeling. And I use the words physical sex instead of gender because nowadays gender is confused with gender identity, and gender identities are confused with identity, which identity has no gender. This has fear-based stuff, and we have to fight against it with God's words. 9, have you not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Because that's we have to fight against fear with faith. Faith in God here. How much time do I have? Let's see. We got to continue on. Go. And someone says, yeah, here we go. Yes, because who the F cares about science? I don't cuss like every other word. Religion is only made as a replacement for science. Actually, it's part of science, actually. The right religion to use. Go with science. Sorry. The Bible actually talks in Proverbs and stuff. Go to the ant, you sluggard. Observations of the natural world. That's science. So yeah, the Bible has that. A lot. Go to the ant. Free yourself from your debts, like a gazelle frees himself from a predator. So hello. So there you go. Next. Someone says religion was only made a replacement to science since we don't have developed science then. Well, we did. You really rely on an outdated source of information because you say it's outdated. Being transgender is backed by modern scientific research. That's wrong. So while you're stuck dwelling in the past, that still works for today. I'll be here studying psychology and learning about how to fix today's problems with wrongness. Didn't the Lord say that you shouldn't dictate other people's lives and opinions? No. And that you should love and respect everyone? Yes. Checkmate, Christian bootlegger. Someone says, here it goes. The Lord never said to discriminate against anybody. Well, that's true. But I'm not discriminating. I'm discriminating against sin, against people. Discriminating against sin. When you do wrong, then that's sin. And you got to stay away from it. Continue on. Even if it's wrong. Actually, no, he said it. He did not say that. Even if it's wrong. That's least. He said, go and sin no more to the old woman caught in adultery. So, yeah. Basically, he can forgive sin, but he's like, yeah, stop that going down that pathway. You can't judge someone for it. Yeah, I can. Christianity, thank you. Someone said, here goes, and please stop bringing the Bible into this. Nope, because there are verses that go against you too. Where everyone believes in God, Jesus, and are Christian. You have nothing to argue against. I have a lot to argue against because this doesn't affect you. It affects me a lot. You are seeing people basically mess their lives up, mess their bodies up to try and do something, try to conform to this horrible ideology of the transgender lifestyle, homosexual lifestyle, atheist lifestyle. Just doesn't work. It's a terrible thing. So let's continue on here. Nor does it have anything to do with you. Yeah, it has a lot to do with me. I can help fight against it, so I will. Nobody asks you to assert your view, to assert your opinion, to a controversial issue that can be solved by people changing their mindsets to be more open-minded. Well, yes, but the problem is they're not being open-minded. They're like, no, this is how I deal with it. Mutilation and mutation and lies. No, that's not how you deal with it. How you deal with it is learning to accept what exists. Learning to accept what exists, not trying to alter it and change it, which damages it. Just trusting God. That's what you need to be doing. Next. You have not proven any points except for the ones I have. And again, go read the Bible to yourself. I am. I do. And I say true. God is not discriminating against people. He discriminates against actions. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his male or female servant, his ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. Exodus 22:7.